Hi. Um, I'm doing this on a live stream again because as soon as this is done, it uploads straight to YouTube and it's just easier than making a whole video and then uploading it. I'm going to be talking about a very serious matter, and I feel as if this needs to be talked about and not ignored. This is going to be a serious video, and if you do not know about the Logan Paul incident already, I suggest you watch other videos on this. I will just be stating my opinion and what I personally think of the matter. And yeah, I wanted to say this now. I'm easily offended by somebody talking about Logan Paul in a negative manner, then I suggest you go, because that is what this is about. I'm not defending him in any way. To be completely honest, I never liked Jake Paul in the first place, or Logan Paul. I never liked any of the Paul brothers in the first place. The video is no longer up, and a lot of the videos that were recorded after this and were reposted have also been taken down by YouTube. Thank God. So there's no way you can find this video unless you look it up on like the deep web or something. There's no really real way you can find this. This was all over the news because it's a real thing that happened, but the news brushed over it. I'm going to be completely honest. They brushed over it and didn't put much care into what they were saying. And the whole situation, I'm going to explain at least what I know. I didn't see the video. I didn't want to see the video, but I heard what happened. And actually, it was Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. At least I'm pretty sure it was Logan Paul. And I know that Logan apologized, but an apology will never be enough for what he's done. And here is what was happening. Jake Paul went to the suicide forest in Japan. And this, of course, was a very... this place, number one, is a very saddening place. It's a very sad place, and it is very... It's just a very sad place. The Suicide Forest, if you don't know, I don't know the actual name for it. I mean, I do, but I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not going to say it wrong, so I'm just going to call it the Suicide Forest. Basically, this is a very thick and dense forest in the Japanese area, of course. And it's a place that has a higher suicide rate than the what is it, the Chicago Bridge? It's the Orange Bridge, and I always forget the name of it. I don't remember right now. But it's a, thank you for the name. I'm not gonna pronounce it. But, thank you for saying the name of the forest, because there's no way I'm ever going to be able to pronounce that. And, okay, so this forest is very heavily, like, it's very, I don't have a script, I'm sorry. It's very, it's a very crowded forest. There's not a lot of animals, actually, and actually, if you walk even a few feet into the forest, supposedly, I've never been there, you can hear nothing from the outside. And there's barely any noise inside, either. And, it's just a very hard place to be. And it's also a very, to be completely honest, scary place to be. There are so many people who go there to kill themselves, and it's horrible, and it sucks. Suicide is a terrible thing, and it's so sad that there's a whole forest in Japan known for suicides. Because, to be completely honest, if you look at the forest, like pictures of the forest, it's a really beautiful forest. It's just sad that that's what the forest is known for. And so, number one of the very first things I noticed about what was happening with the video is that the video was actually illegally filmed. You are not allowed to film in that certain part of the woods. You are only allowed to film on the trail, which is... I just wouldn't film in the suicide forest in the first place. That's a place where people go to die. And it's supposed to be... And when people go in, it's supposed to be a respectful place. And it's supposed to be a place where you grieve over the people who have lost their lives there. And it's just horrible that someone would go in there and film something so awful. Now to the actual matter at hand. Logan Paul, one of the Paul brothers that have become a very famous person on YouTube. I don't care for either of them. I really don't. I tend to ignore them, but this was too hard to ignore. Logan Paul went to the forest and filmed inside of the forest. And while he was going through the forest, he ran across a dead body. And instead of being a normal, functioning human being and turning the camera off and continuing on his way, or telling someone, like a ranger or somebody, that there was a body there so they could return it to the family and identify it, he filmed the body. And to make it worse, he made jokes about it. My friend watched the video and she told me he was saying things like, "Yo, dude, are you dead?" Or just such stupid and horrible things that I don't even really want to re-say. And I have no words. To be completely honest, I have no words. He uploaded the video and let children... Okay, most people who watch his content are children. And if they did watch it, they witnessed a dead body on camera, and it wasn't blurred. It wasn't etched out or anything. It was there. I feel horribly sorry for that person's soul. It's horribly horrible that he would do that. And it's disrespectful and just disgusting. He was a disgusting human being to do that. To upload a person's dead body onto YouTube. The first thing that he did was he recorded it anyway. He should have shut off the camera and got the police to actually get the body out of there. Because a lot of bodies that are in there are never found. Because the forest is so thick. Even if he did blur out parts of it, that doesn't matter. He shouldn't have kept the clip in the video, and it was just horrible that he did that. You shouldn't film in that forest in the first place. You shouldn't make jokes about the forest. Suicide is a severely real thing, and it's horrible to make jokes about it. Yes, I know. People make jokes all the time about it, and even I have made jokes being like, I want to die, and etc. But coming across like actual dead human being and having no sympathy or lack of just fucking human mindset being like, oh, this is just a funny joke, let's put this on YouTube. No. No. You don't do that. I don't understand what goes through someone's head when they're like, oh, I filmed this dead body. Let's put it to YouTube. I have no words to describe what happened. I have no words, and I've completely lost all respect for the Paul brothers, both of them. I understand that only one of them filmed it and posted it. But you think, as a brother, you tell your brother that he's being a fucking idiot and needs to not post that, or to not film at least. It's both their fault. I hate that this was happening, and I hated that this was the first thing that I heard about in the launch of 2018. And I hate that this is one of the very first videos I have to do for 2018. 'Cause it shouldn't be. No one should have had to do this. No one should have had to say anything like this. No one should have even had to witness anything like this. And actually, Jacksepticeye ranted about this thing on Twitter, and that's when I first heard about it, because Jack mentioned it in Twitter. And I didn't really know anything about it until I saw Jack's tweet. And then I went to school today, and a lot of my friends were talking about it. And I felt as if I wouldn't be doing my job on YouTube, or just being a fucking human being to just push this aside and pretend that it's nothing. 'Cause it's not nothing. It's horrible, is the only word I can really use to describe it. It's unhumane and horrible. I know Logan Paul will probably never watch this, and I don't care. I just want to inform all of you who probably had really no idea what it was, but I don't want, it's gonna sound horrible, but I don't feel as if Logan Paul deserves everything that he has. Especially after this. He probably scarred a lot of people and shamed a lot of people. I feel so horrible for that family, for the family who had to witness that, or had to hear about it. There's nothing really more I can say. It was this horrible occurrence that shouldn't have happened. Oh, thank you for actually quoting the tweet. I was actually going to pull it up, but hey, this will do. One of Jack's quotes was, what if one of these kids stumbled upon the body? He says as he shows millions of unimpressionable kids on his channel, then making jokes about it while still next to the guy. I can't, man. That was Jack, by the way. Jacksepticeye. Quoted tweet. The only reason, I want to be completely honest here, YouTube, you can sue me. I mean, please don't actually sue me, because I'm poor. But the only reason he's not pulled down, probably, is because he's making YouTube money. It's the sad truth. That's probably the only reason why his channel wasn't destroyed. I know this video was boring, and I know this video was depressing, but something had to be said. I know a lot of people are talking about it, and I know a lot of people are just so angry about it, and a lot of people don't even know. And a lot of fans of his don't even know. So, if you are a fan of his, please, dear God, do not give him any more praise or anything that he already has. He's a disgusting and horrible human being. I'm ashamed to be on the same earth as him. I'm ashamed to be on the same earth as anyone who would do that and laugh about it. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I should hopefully have some more brighter videos out soon, hopefully. I'm working on a new Ask Tiki Mats video. I'm working on my Ask OC series, so don't worry. Newer, happier videos will be coming out soon. Please, dear God, anybody who's watching this and anybody who cares, don't ever, ever let anything happen like this again. And please, I don't want to make another video like this. Logan, if you are watching, which I doubt you are, but if you do stumble across this,